All right. Parasite, how you doing? You're either up early or you staying up real damn late. How's your day coming along? So I got probably 2 more matches in Summoner Trials to hit 2 million, and then we'll get into the basic arena. And for the basic, so far I've only gotten the streak going, so gonna have a fair bit of points to put up there. Staying up grinding. Okay, are you going for a champion? I think it's going to be interesting for the featured. Actually, I think people probably would go for Thor, regardless of his buff. But now that he's buffed, people might be interested in him outside of just prestige. And then, I mean, it's also an opportunity for people to save some 6 stones, right? And get them duped and 20 free SIG. So you're going for Jabari? Okay. Very good. Ooh, okay, so I only need one more match. Excellent. What are you aiming for Jabari? All right, and let's run attack boost. Okay, good. Can't grind on the third day, so catching up the things within 2. Okay, yeah. I won't be. Tomorrow will be fine. Saturday, I won't be doing as much arena because I'll be out for Thanksgiving. So, yeah. Normally for the basic, although actually the last couple times I've been streaming the basic and just running all 5 stars, and it's actually I get it done within two sessions, whereas it used to be I would probably only do about 3 million. I would do 3 million twice, and then one more session of the 5 stars for another 2 million. But yeah, just doing it twice, streaming it gets you done pretty quick. Pretty quick indeed. So are you going for her for any particular reason, or just because it's a new 6-star? I'm assuming it's a 6-star you're going for, right? Or you're trying to pick her up as a 5? A 5-star. Okay, so you're going for the 5-star. All right. Yeah, if I was no, yeah, I don't have her as a 5-star. So if I were still trying to get new 5-stars, I'd be going for her too. But no, I have one more champion to get from arena, and then I think I am done. Done as far as getting champions from arena, anyways. Yeah, the only other things I could see doing would be a dupe on 6-star Ghost or 6-star Nick, and outside of that, I really can't see a champion coming along. Even a dupe on Doom, I don't think I would go for that as a 6-star for arena. Definitely be nice to get him duped for prestige, but no, that arena would be pretty nuts anyways. I don't grind for 6 stars. That's a waste of time. What about Omega? Yeah, that's the last champion that I'm going for from arena, which is next week. And at least day 1, I'll be streaming the first part of it, and yeah, that will be the last. And it's more than anything else, it's just the waking up early to get in the extra runs. That's really the part I don't care for about going for a champion from arena. So he will be the last champion that I could see for quite some time. You know, I'm saying that, and then the next arena we're gonna see Nick or Ghost. Although I just realized earlier that with the pick a champ as the featured right now, So next week it's going to be either I'm thinking it's Anti-Venom. So yeah, so that's who we'll see next week. So I think that will have the Omega Red scores not too high. I don't think he's going to go that high to begin with, but then with one of the brand new champions in the featured, I think that's going to keep his score down a fair bit, which I am quite thankful for. I'm still intending to do 60 to 65, so you just say but you grind. No, so the next basic should be Silver Centurion after Omega. Yes. No, I've said for quite a while that once I get Omega, I'm done getting champions from Arena, unless there's well, and even if Ghost or Nick were there, there's no guarantee I would go for them. Yeah, so Omega's the last one that I'm definitely going for. The only other new champion that I could see possibly considering would be Onslaught, which I don't think we'll get him this year. And even then, again, that's no guarantee. It's somebody that I would consider. If Blade were to come, I think if Blade comes as a 6-star in Arena, he won't be there until February. But I don't think I would go for him. Yeah, I think the only non-existing character in the game as a 6-star that I could see possibly going for would be Onslaught. Even if somebody came out that's like crazy good, which I mean we've already had Hercules and Kitty Pryde this year, so I don't see us and Sung Shi, so I don't see us getting another crazy good character this year. But who knows? Who knows? Might be Voodoo and Blade. Voodoo would be more likely because he's already in the game files, whereas Blade isn't. So not, yeah. Yeah, Blade definitely wouldn't be this month. Voodoo could be. But I think if they were to do Blade, they would probably do it in February when they used to have their Blade Day thing. So we'll see. Mr. Showers, how you doing? Magic, yeah, eventually. But again, she's not currently in the game file, so it wouldn't be this month. But because Voodoo, like if you look at the unowned 6-star champions, you'll see Voodoo, but you don't see Blade or Magic. What are you up to, Mr. Showers? What you got going down? I don't know if you guys check the forums at all, but I haven't been on the forums for quite a while. And then I was on there yesterday. Yeah, yesterday because of the maintenance. And then I was checking back every now and then in regards to the lack of level up. Oh man, that thread got pretty long actually for something not, such a big deal really. Icy, how you doing? How's your evening coming along? What you got going down, Tiger? Oh, I should no, I only just put on the attack boost, so we should have a while for that yet to go. Oh yeah, I don't know if you answered or not, Parasite, but are you going for Jabari for any particular reason or just to get a new character? I think she has a couple good synergies though too, right? That would help out some other characters, so she's got some use. It's funny too, because when she first came out, she was pretty hyped, but since then, yeah, not really too much said about her at all. Uh, Even I saw the yellow, purple, green banners. Yeah, bad. I'm doing well. My alley reached goal. I'm going tomorrow to the movies at 10 a.m. With all my friends. Okay. Wait, you don't have school tomorrow? Slacker. What are you going to go see? Venom? Ooh. Man, this AQ week has kicked my ass, resource-wise. Holy. So I started the first 3 days in one BG with one lane, and then day 4, yesterday, I switched to a different BG and different lane. But yeah, man, I've never used. No, oh no. Well, maybe that's partly what it is. It's been new lanes, and whenever that happens, I'm usually using items, so that might be playing into it. I'm sneaking out of school. Terrible. Terrible. She was a character I didn't have in any rarity. Okay. Okay. I think I got her as a 4-star a while back, but yeah, I didn't have her. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I don't think I even have her as a 4-star. Even so, she had that hype, but now he has become yet another arena champ. Skill class doesn't have much love. Yeah, I don't think you see anything in particular where he's used. I think there was at least one person who was streaming the Sun Si challenge who was using him. But outside of that, well, and the thing is too, most people that would be streaming have everything done. So maybe with 7.3, we'll see some use of some of those characters, possibly. No school tomorrow. The teachers. Okay. All right, that's good. Good to know that you're not just skipping out, because that would not be acceptable. Yeah, I use some Shi all the time. I've got him in AQ. Actually, I had him in AQ. I lost my very first fight. And it was weird because I had the opponent down to like 60%, and he was pretty much full health. And I think I didn't miss a parry. Oh, I think I dashed in when I shouldn't have, and took a combo to the face, and that was pretty much it. You're using Thor Rags and AQ? Okay. Which map are you doing for AQ? I think I have him as a 5-star, not as a 6. And I've never used him outside of Arena. Map 3? Okay. Okay. Which one? Ooh, damn. This could get interesting. Yeah, I think let's do that. His damage potential is insane. Yeah, so since his buff, I guess he's really got some potential. Which is what I was saying at the beginning. I think the Pick-a-Champ, the featured arena, may go high because of him. I think he would be the main one people are going for. One, obviously for the prestige, now, actually has some decent use. And then to save people on Sig Stones for prestige. Dexter, how you doing? I am just doing a late basic arena grind. I got the Summoner Trials at a good point to start. Did the first run of the featured earlier. Yeah, just didn't. Yeah, I'm actually doing arena a little bit differently than I have been or had been. It used to be I would do the featured arena, get the 6 stars. Get the 6 stars on cooldown, and then after that, I would get started with the basic arena, and then throughout the day, just here and there, or the whole arena grind, just do the summer trials now and then. But I figure if and the reason for that is I never ran all 5 stars. I'd only put up so many points, like about 2.5, 3 million points a session. But now I'm running all the 5 stars for whenever I'm doing the basic. So now I'm doing the 6 stars for the featured, then the summoner trials to about 1 million or 1.5, and then later on doing the basic. And this way I only run the basic twice, run all 5 stars, and then it's done. And I think overall I'm liking it more that way. I get the summoner trials done quicker too. Grand Arena, just chilling, watching the stream. Very good indeed. But yeah. Next week we'll be running all 5 and 6 stars in the basic, and then just doing summoner trials when the 5 and 6s are on cooldown. And yeah, I'll just be ignoring the featured next week. So, Jacob, did you get the adaptoid down? Did you get past that that quest? Oh, I need to check my attack boost after this one. Yes. Also gonna. Oh, I think I'm gonna go open some solo crystals next week as well. For the rainbow boost and try to run those at least when running the 5 stars. Probably won't bother with them for the 6 stars, but yeah, when I'm running the 5 stars, I'll probably have those active as much as I can. I think I had like maybe close to 10 million. No, I had 9 million when I did the Sung Shi grind, and I used pretty much all of the solo crystals for that, both for the arena, for the rainbow boosts, and the arena boosts. What are the rewards for that side quest? For which side quest? So Dexter, are you just doing milestones for arena, or are you going for any champ in particular? Yeah, the side quest thing, I think I'm going to just get the entries throughout the week, and then probably on Sundays do the actual side quest fights. I think it's different depending on which quest you take. So yesterday when I did it, I just took a random one, which was the Agent Venom was the boss. But I think it's the third one, the third quest, which is the one for the shards, the 6-star shards. So it's either going to be the one for the 6-star shards or for the T5B frags. It'll be between those two that I'll be looking for. I have one entry now, which I think I could look. Yeah, I can look just as long as I don't begin quests. I wouldn't use up the entry. But I'll wait until I'm actually going to run it. But I'm gonna have to stay on the ball though, because if you end up with a bunch of entries, then it just feels like such a chore later on, going through and getting them all. So yeah, I think I'll save up 6 or 7 at a time and get them done. Actually, I might just need to do them twice a week, really. Aren't you going for the T4B? No, not from that. No, the T4B I would go for from Arena or, but yeah, when you've got the options of the T5B, 6-star shards, or T4B, I would go for 6-star shards or T5B. I only need a few thousand. No, like 3,000 or 5,000 fragments of T5B, and that will give me a full T5B, so I can R3 somebody, which is probably going to be Omega. Just milestones, featured 30 million for 1 to 10%, and 7+ basic, and also the 4-star at times 2 to 3 million when I have time. Okay. For the featured, 30 million should get you, well, 30 million last round got you the 5-star, but 30 million should normally get you the top 5% of the featured. Yeah, actually for the featured, you need to be careful you don't go too high. If you're going for the top 5%, you need to be kind of careful. Because if you go, low 30s, you have the chance of getting the 5-star rather than the top 5%. There's been a couple times, well, this time as well, where I've gotten the 5-star, and that was not the intent whatsoever. Yeah, you got the 5-star for Hyperion? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you still get the 1,000 6-star shards, though, even if you get the 5-star, so. And actually, I did just over 30 million in the featured. I normally stop at 29, but I was watching TV, and I totally lost track of where I was. So I was watching TV, and I just kept doing Arena, and then I realized, wait a second, I'm over 29 million. Oh, I put up a bit more than I was intending. Toy Shadow, how you doing? These September challenges are so dumb. Oh man, they come out with some really bad ideas. Like the September, I think the October side quest is okay. The issue with that though is just how September tied into it. So that's a bit ridiculous. And then the Summoner event was ridiculous as well. Okay. On the 6.2 I'm almost done. Yeah. Yeah, but those started in September, so I could see why you'd refer to them as September side quests. I thought it was funny though, because I think it might have been the second or third set of objectives where you had to end up doing like 100 fights or something crazy, and people were complaining. And one of the responses on the forums from Kebab was, "This is our first time doing this, so it's growing pains or whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, it's your first time doing a specific event like this, sure, but you've been doing this game for 7 years. Like you should have an idea that was not a good idea or a good approach to this at all." So the one for 6.2, I haven't done at all. Well, it's 6.2 and above, but when 7.3 drops, I'll get credit for that from 7.3. And then the Act 5 one, the early Act 5 one, I'm not doing that at all. I'm quite okay with just saying those are rewards that I won't be receiving. If I hadn't already completed that stuff, then great. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna use energy to redo stuff that I've already done for those kind of rewards. I mean, the Karina challenge is okay because the rewards there are pretty damn good. But yeah, as a side quest, having people redo what they've already completed is kind of ridiculous. I don't have any special objectives pending. All done till today. So did you still have Act 6 to do? Or had you already finished Act 6 and you redid it because of those objectives? Because yeah, if I hadn't explored Act 5 and Act 6, I would have gotten those two particular objectives done as well. You finished it last month? Okay. So, that's okay. No, that's fair because I was playing for a bit before streaming, but I was just saying that was a pretty early crash. But grinding arena automatic covered the objective. Well, it didn't do it didn't take care of the 6-2 or the Act 5 ones, but yeah, most of the ones were like finish with a special, fight this. Yeah, most of those. And then the one where you had to beat 3 stars, though, that was... Well, I ended up using 3 stars in the Summoner Trials. So I did get a fair bit done from that arena. I still have Act 6 to do, doing the Champion Quest, did 1 path. Okay. Very good. Yeah, so I'm hoping 7-3 drops next week, which will give me a fair bit of time still before the 6-2 and above one objective is done. Be able to get some credit there. And actually that one, some of the rewards are decent, so. So not a bad time to pick up a few extra rewards at all. Although they disclose the rewards for 7-3 and still doesn't look too spectacular. So I guess the bulk of the rewards are going to be Act 7 exploration. What 7.3 was Variant 8? Variant 8 is in November. So they had announced in the spring that 7.3 would be October and Variant 8 would be November. And then I don't think they ever gave a date for map 8 for AQ. I think they said the fall I think they said fall of 2021. So that should be coming up soon too. And last month's EQ exploration helped me in doing yeah. I think the one where you had to defeat Venom or Carnage, I think that might have been the only objective where I went into any content and like just did over and over. Everything else, and then the one where it was the later portions of Act 5, I got that done just from farming revives and energy refills. So yeah, most of those objectives were not bad to get done. Yeah, okay. The nice thing with 7.3 though is where you can pick up, like you can target certain resources per quest. So that's kind of nice. So like if you're short on. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is going, because I've got quite a bit of T2A still in overflow. So whenever 7.3 drops, I'll probably go and start doing whatever paths have the T5B. So I may actually end up taking a few 6 stars to rank 2, who aren't ones that I might have any real reason to do it with, but yeah, at least get the T2A used up. Boomer, how you doing? What you got going down? I'm just here working on the arenas. Nothing new. Oh, well, I guess there is something new. I got 3 new... Well, I mean, I uploaded a video of it, but I got 3 new 6 stars. which was pretty exciting. And I got it. So normally 2 rounds of the featured arena, I would be at about 15 million. And I think I only did 1 round with 6 stars since getting those new 6 stars. And I think I'm at about 16 million. So really they should have only added about, well, they're not ranked up or leveled up. So it should have really added about 150 to 180,000 points, but yeah, not too sure how I got all the extra points there. Nope. Yep. Forger, how you doing? How's your day coming along? There was a Venom the Duck in last month's EQ 2.1, just 2 moves. Nice. Oh, yeah, so there was one, I think, yeah, the one where you were doing, I can't remember, there was a 3-star Carnage somewhere, but that allowed me to get 3 objectives in one. So I needed to defeat Carnage, defeat a 3-star symbiote, and use Venom, I think. So doing all 3 of those from one fight was pretty damn nice. Oh crap. Ruh-roh. Redwood, how you doing? How is your evening coming along? Ooh, I wasn't sure that was gonna get him, but it did. It sure did. I joined a new alliance and I'm basically the new noob in it. Yeah, that's usually the case, right? So, the alliance I'm in now, I started off in BG1. I was there for a while, then I went to BG2. So it was like a new start. And now I'm back to BG1. And I hope that's it. I don't want to be moving anymore. Agent Venom's too annoying? Agent Venom's not too bad. Oh, you mean because of the tenacity? Yeah, if you're relying on parrying, yes, he is annoying. But if you're just intercepting, it's not. Tenacity is kind of irrelevant. Unless you need to keep debuffs on him. Then yes. Chillin' watching the football game. Very good. Corvus against Map 7, White Mags is not a pretty fight. Nope. Not at all. I've done that a couple times where White Mags was really low and I wanted to get the mutant charge, but outside of that, no, I would not be taking that fight with Corvus. If you could start off with a parry, or at least if you could start off and he doesn't dash back, White Mags doesn't dash back, you can get a couple hits in before the magnetism pops up. But once that pops up, then yeah, that's a crappy time. Not a fun time at all. Wait. Trying to get past the nonsense in the game right now and grind a little. Yeah, dude, there's so much of it currently, isn't there? I don't think there was anything in particular today, but yesterday was a bunch of nonsense for sure. Because we had at least one maintenance. I think we had 2. And then where we didn't have level up. And I like their kind of thing, like they gave their reasoning behind why there was no level up, and it's kind of like, well, that's it. It's not as though, we'll send out the items that would have been missed, and I mean, 25 units and a revive, it's not the end of the world, but it's still something that, we should be getting. Well, if you do the milestones, which for level up, it's that's one thing that's really shitty about that, actually. If anything could have been missed, it should have been event quest completion. Because doing event quest completion sucks. I should have swapped Archangel and Doc Ock. Oh well. Wow. But no, we'll definitely get event quest completion. Which that would be tomorrow, I think. We can use Apocalypse with Cable for that Agent Venom side quest. He can't shrug off Apocalypse bust. There's a post on the forum saying that he does. I don't know though. I used Corvus. But yeah, there was, and now that may have been not the way it was supposed to work, but yeah, there was a post on that saying that he was shrugging off the debuffs. It's not, but still though, it's them pretty much half-ass apologizing. Yeah. Well, the thing that I think was a little bit shitty there too is that there was a response from a mod saying they realize it's not active and that it will be later on in the day. And so I think, people took that to heart, expecting, okay, so, it's delayed, but we'll get it. But it never happened, right? So I don't know if the information the mod got when they posted that on the forums was inaccurate at the time, or that's just simply what they're like, oh, people are complaining, let me tell them that it will be here. So I mean, that's their internal communication there. That's the problem. Well, internal and external. Because, well, I think, honestly, until they knew that it was going to... Because the explanation that they gave about why it wasn't working, when they said that it was going to go live later on, from the explanation given today, one of two things. Either when they said that yesterday, it actually hadn't been looked into, or that was just like, oh, we'll get it fixed kind of thing. I'm starting to feel though that I don't think that they're trying to turn people away, but I think that they may just be, like, well, the game's as old as it is. If people leave, so be it. We're moving resources to other projects, kind of thing. So yeah, I think that their commitment to this game is gone pretty much. But I mean, the game's coming up on 7 years old, so I think fair enough, right? Like, people who've been working on the game for a long time probably want something new, and they probably figure that going to new projects are going to be more profitable too. And sending out another crap compensation that I wish I could give back. I think is really funny about these compensations. So I'm guessing you're talking about the solo revives and health pots. So the first time they did it, where they had the Nexus, like, obviously we don't expect to get the Nexus each time, so fair. But they gave 15 revives and health pots. Why not stay consistent with that? Because, like, this time I think there's less revives, there's 15 health pots, but less revives. Like, I don't get stuff like that bad. As per the explanation, I think they might have tried to correct it yesterday, but might have failed in the attempt. Right, so that's what I'm saying is when the forum person was given the information, I think it was, oh, we're going to get it fixed, as opposed to it is fixed, right? Because saying it's going to be active later today, and then with their explanation that they posted earlier, they don't match up. I had to back out from Agent Venom because it was going to take too many revives. Oh, really? Oh, damn. I think it took me 2 or 3. And I don't know, did I end up... Because I used some Shi, but I think it was Corvus that actually got him down. But I was in there, and I was not knowing why he was going unblockable. And I think somebody said it in chat, but I was looking at my phone, so I didn't see it. And then when I died and looked at the note again, yeah, it was the armor up, so... But I think Probably not going to do that one again because I don't think that's going to give me what I want. But Claire should work well for that one. Wait. Yeah, anybody with an armor break, it probably wouldn't be the way to go because he would shrug off the armor break. Also, bring Wags and Diablo, thinking that Diablo would have a passive stun. Huh. Yeah, no, he doesn't do... Diablo could get away from being stunned, but he doesn't do anything to stun the opponent. But you would still need you would still have needed to throw a special though. Well, as far as resource deals go, I won't be buying any of them till they fix the issue that majority of the players are going through which is resource drought. Yeah, well, having a problem with resources is just a matter of managing your resources, really. Obviously, if you've got a bunch of good champions that you want to rank up, well, yeah, you're gonna go through a bunch of resources for sure. But if you're talking resources like health pots and revives, then yeah, that's different. Because I mean, that having to use those in quite a few cases is because of input issues or game controls. Mr. Taz, how you doing? How is your Thursday coming along? 4 revives yesterday? Okay. Yeah, I knew it was a couple. And I should have probably healed up more because I have... Well, there's a few health pots that I'm going to have to sell. So I think they expire... Oh, no, maybe not. Because I think they expire later tomorrow. So if I'm doing event quest, I'm sure the new bosses will kick my ass. So to put those health pots to use there. To be honest, I think it really has just been a crappy week for the game with the whole objective issues, skipped events, etc. Yeah. With Soul Imprisonment of the Mephisto, I think that fight can be managed, can be extended 3 times with SP1. That would be a possibility, yeah. But the thing with Mephisto, you'd want to get to your L3 when the opponent has 2 bars of power, so that you've got your aura on you, and then you would also drain them. But yeah, you could do it possibly with the L1. I don't know, though, if that would... So, yeah, I don't know if that would do enough damage. 3 L1s, and you're looking at, what, about 10 hits to get to the L1? A little bit less? So you'd be looking at around 30 hits? No, you would need more than that. Let's see. Okay. Just finished streaming and relaxing now. Very good. Very good, very good. What were you streaming? What were you up to? Mephisto starts the fight with the... Yeah, okay, so 4 rather than 3 then. Just hope they get the next 5-star feature right. Do you mean right as in good champions? Well, the next 5-star feature, that should have Hercules, Kitty Pryde, Nimrod. That should be a pretty stacked crystal, right? Well, you know what? With a rank like a 6-star Mephisto, probably, but I don't think a 5-star. Yeah, I wouldn't go in that fight with the Mephisto, that's for sure. But at least your first time, you wouldn't be knocked out right away. Just arena, very good. You're not going for any champ in particular this arena, are you, Taz? Just milestones currently? Okay. But I mean, I guess that could be something you could try, Parasite, and see how Mephisto works for that Agent Venom. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, you son of a gun! I think it's the third. Oh, damn, son. I think it's the third quest that has the 6-star shards. So that would be the one I would be going to be doing. Just getting some units back. Yeah. So do you open battle chips right away, or do you save up for until you've got a certain amount of battle chips before opening those for units? So I usually just try to go in at least have it, at least 1 million. Mark, how you doing? How's your Thursday? I'll be going for the second quest. I need T5B and T1A. Okay. Yeah, the one I did yesterday of that was just because it was new. I figured, why the hell not? And actually, when I first saw it, I was thinking it was something you had to go through like each quest separately. I didn't realize that you could just pick one of them and just concentrate on that one. So that's kind of nice. It should be. I'll go for the 5-star feature for Kitty Pryde, but I also hope there are some exclusives in it that aren't repeated from the last few features. Okay. All good. How about you? I mean, I'm grinding arena, so I don't know how good it could be going. But other than that, it's all right. Let's go. Are anti-venom and null good? I don't know. Oh yeah, so there was the early access crystal today for anti-venom, so people have been able to play him. And on paper, I think anti-venom might have been looking like the better of the two, but I'm not sure. I haven't been interested in a champion for quite. I guess the last one was Sun Shi. Like Hercules and Kitty Pryde are good and stuff, but I had really no big desire to get. If I got them from opening crystal, great, but I was not willing to put any effort into getting them. So the last character that I was willing to put any effort into was Sun Shi. Yeah, let's get through this. Actually, once I get all these helps done, I'll go and take a look. Because, yeah, I think I can... Yeah, I should be able to at least look at the rewards for the side quest to see. And I'm pretty sure it's the third quest with the 6-star shards. I just wish there wasn't so much RNG. If I could get the character at least as a 3-star, I'd consider coming back. Well, as a 3-star, when they're new in Arena, as long as you're uncollected, you can. Because it's just the 3-star and the 4-star are just milestones in Arena. And the 3-star, it's not too high for the milestones. The 4-star, I think you need to get to about 7.5 million in the featured, which isn't too bad. Okay, so I was saying the third one. Yeah, okay, so that would not use the entry. Oh, 500. Okay, I thought it was 250. And then you were saying you wanted to do the second one, right? Oh, that's a fair bit of T4B. Wait, is that T4B and T2A? Okay. So I'm definitely going to be going for the third one. And... well, nope, not going for the gold. Yeah, I'm not doing the Agent Venom one again. And nope. Oh, wait, so is it only going to be the third one that I want to be going for? Okay, so T5B and T1A. So yeah, I'll probably be doing a mix of the third and the fifth one then. Okay. I also hated the grind in this game. That's never going away, so that's a strike for me. Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty grindy. Mm-mm. And need to. Oh yeah, I was going a long time without an attack boost active. Okay. Yeah, those are two things that are not going to change. Well, I think the RNG they have kind of tried to lessen when you consider the Nexus crystals, and then their suggestion last year of having a Wish crystal, so that would kind of address the RNG aspect. But yeah, that's going to be, I mean, that's kind of the foundation of the game. The grindiness, well, I don't know if that's kind of, no, I don't think that's what they were doing with 7.1 and 7.2. I think that was just difficulty they were addressing with those. Because, yeah, Act 6 was really grindy. Act 7 so far has not been so much. At least it doesn't feel as bad for Act 7. Oh, I don't think this will take her to a L3. Okay, cool. The side quest, are the rewards all the same each day, or do they reset? Yeah, they're the same each day. So I'll be doing 3 and 5 too, as well for the T4B and T1A. Yeah. Yeah, I might. No, I don't have. All of my 5 stars are now at least rank 3. So I don't need the T4B as much. I'm going to be ranking 4 stars though. And most... No, I do need T4B for a 6-star to rank 2. Yeah. All mobile games are like that, to be honest. Progression based on a lottery system. Yeah. The only other mobile... Oh... It's okay. The only other mobile game that I really played for any length of time, to any real extent, was Clash of Clans. And... Yeah, I guess because when you would go to do your fight against an opponent, there was a little bit of RNG there. Like, because you couldn't control where your army would go. But... and I mean, that was a different kind of thing. Like, it wasn't a fight-based game. Like, you had to develop your base, and then you could go... Well, you could attack an opponent, but there was no, like, one-on-one kind of... Come on, man. Stop this nonsense. What? No, this is... Okay, yeah, that will finish him off. Okay, cool. I need all the T4B? Yeah. I need T4CC, that's why I do Agent Venom. Really? Okay. Yeah, T4CC is definitely not something I would be going for. I've got a ton of those shard crystals, and then I've got, I think, over 200 of the full T4CC ones. I wanted to go for 6-star Jabari Panther, but got caught up helping coworker friend moving some things earlier, so just got in a bit ago. Okay. Well, you think you'll go for a round 2? Yeah, I'll do that. There's a shooter game I play called Respawnables. Every month there's milestones and weapons for in-game currency you earn every match. No RNG, just get enough resources to buy what you want. Okay. Well, I think overall this model of game must work because, like you said, most mobile games are fashioned this way, so there's got to be some reason why they're doing it this way. And I mean, there's got to be some incentive for people to spend, right? Because they got to make money somehow. So, and they got, I guess, because the other alternative would be if they had like ads or promotions or something in game for other things. But without that, yeah, they need some way to make money. Might go for her round 2. Just haven't been grinding that much though. Still trying to find life outside the game at work. But been failing at that though. Okay. Yeah, I don't. I think one of two things. If I had anything else going on, like any kind of responsibility, either I wouldn't play the game at all, or I just wouldn't be doing arena. Because outside of arena, I'm not in this game very much at all. Now, once 7.3 drops, well, I won't be rushing through it, other than just to take advantage and get some points for the those objectives. But outside of that, yeah, I'm in definitely no rush to get 7.3 done. Really? That really should have been a parry there. Okay. The illusion of you have a chance to get what's featured. Also, these games are designed to make kids beg their parents to buy stuff for them. Or for couples to get in arguments over how one part of the couple is spending their money. Yeah, it's funny. So for me, buying crystals, it pretty much only or even really opening crystals, like opening it in excess or even buying, only happens for me when it's late at night and I'm tired. Other than that, I don't buy crystals. Um, Now and then, I bought a few of the Hercules calves, and then in the spring, I got 2 for Omega Red, and I got him from the second one. And I gotta say, after opening those 2, I was tempted to be opening calves far more often, and then I realized, no, that was a complete fluke getting him. So, yeah, I've been pretty decent at not opening calves, but every now and then, my willpower. I'll only have 1 of 3 in willpower, and yeah, I'll open a couple. And then I put the other 2 points in and have 3 of 3 willpower, and nope, I don't open them. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. So Forger, how are you liking the new alliance? Or the current alliance, I guess. Are you guys getting the maps done? You'd say getting 6-star hypo stuff. Oh, did you get them from Cap Crystal? Nice. Nice, and damn you. Yeah, I'm thinking the next 6-star feature is going to be pretty lit, man. I was no. As far as new champions to the game, this current one, absolutely not. I was hoping that we were going to see some nice existing 6-stars in this one, which I guess maybe Torch. Torch might be the best one there. But yeah, I was hoping for like Ghost, Nick, Omega, Archangel, that kind of thing. But none of those. So, but the next one, because we should have Kitty Pryde, Nimrod. We'll have I'm hoping Hyperion would be in it, and then Anti-Venom and Null will be there, and whoever we get for November should be there too. The cartoonish animation style is pleasing to kids, but the wall the devs hit is kids don't have credit cards, but they have parents that have credit cards, and kids don't value money the same as an adult, and parents have to hear crying kids, so the parents buys them what they want. I don't know how many kids actually play this game. When I first started this, I thought it was for kids, but at this point, I don't really know how many kids play this. Pretty much fighting both White Mags and Apocalypse pretty frequently, but I do like my pass for all three variants. Okay. You think Blade or OG Ghost Rider will be in the next 6-star feature? Dirt, how you doing? I could see Ghost Rider. See, that's the thing with that next 6-star feature. There's some crazy potential. Because, yeah, like Blade. No, I don't think Blade will be there. I think we will see Blade in February as a 6-star. I don't see having him as a 6-star prior to that. And the only reason for thinking that though is simply because when he was like the main character that people wanted, we had that day in February. I think it was the 22nd of February, where it was like the Blade Day, and they came out with the featured Blade crystal. So that's why I'm thinking it would be February. A lot of kids stealing credit cards, funded Fortnite. 90% of my alliance mates are 13. No, I didn't say there's no kids. I said I don't think there's a lot. There's definitely kids playing. I mean, Icy's 13, so that would be a kid. But in comparison, like people mid-20s and up, compared to 17 and under, I think there's a lot more adults playing. Because one of the things, and it's just the way it is, for a kid, you have a less of an attention span, right? And this is a grindy game. So you may not want to be committing to, the amount of time you have to spend to progress in it. Bimar, how you doing? How you doing? I want to say for the next feature too, but this one right now is just too daggone good to pass up. Oh, other than Hercules and Penny, who would you want from the current feature? Yeah, I was willing to use all of the shards that I had, which would have gotten me 10 featured crystals, depending on who the non-new champions were in this. But the only non-new champion that I would have wanted would have been Human Torch. So all that I would have really wanted, so anybody new would be good. And then Hercules, Penny Parker, and Human Torch would have been the 6 stars that I would have really wanted. And I opened, I didn't do any on stream. I opened 6 in total. And I got 3 new characters, but all crappy ones. or not crappy necessarily, but just ones that I don't see ranking up. I'll max them out at rank 1. But yeah, I don't see taking... I might take Chavez or Spidey 2099 to rank 2, but it would mainly be for war defense. I don't see using either of them. And then I also got Gamora, which... No, I don't think I would be taking her to rank 2. Oh. But I'm thinking now that Cyber Weekend... what the hell? I think that might be the same as last year. for the 10K unit offer, I think we might see the next featured 6-star crystal. Let's see. I'm committed. I've played for 5 years, just a little committed. Guess what age? Aren't you 18 or You guys are oldies. Kids don't see a grindy game as a grindy game. They see cool characters and play for a good month or two, uninstall, come back, typically during an MCU movie update, and the process repeats itself. Yeah. So the people that I've known to come and go have been people under 20. But I mean, yeah, because at 18 is considered an adult, right? So anybody under 18 would be a kid. And both of the people that have come and gone that I've known are under 18. So now I've known adults who have quit. I don't know if they've come and gone though. You're 16? Okay. Medusa, Iceman, Starkey, Hercules, Diablo, War Machine, and dupes on Penny, Thor, Rags are ones I really want. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, in that case, there's a fair bit of potential for you there for sure. Now, the nice thing, so if Cyber Weekend, we see the next 6-star feature, because that would be about a month from when Cyber Weekend would hit to when the feature would reset. So that would give you a little bit of time to save up if it looked like something you wanted, like to save up shards. And you know what, though? I don't know, because last year I didn't get that early featured, and knowing the new champions that would be in this one, I don't know if I would spend the 10,000 units for it. I would probably wait until it resets and use whatever shards I've got. I'll even take new pulls in Karnak and Nebula too. Yeah, if you're doing Arena, a new 6-star is not necessarily somebody you would want, but you know it's more points in the Arena, so yeah. The more never ages. He's been 16 for the past 5 years. I'm 19 and finally got tired of MCOC. This game was fun, but its best days are far behind it. It looks like they struggle to evolve past this game. MROC is a perfect example of this. Yeah. So, one thing with the issue yesterday in regards to the level up event and then their reasoning today of how they can't manually start an event like that, I think we may have seen something like this before where something was missed and they can't manually start it. And I'm thinking, like, why wouldn't you build that feature in? Like, knowing that's a possibility, it just seems really weird to me. So I don't know if it's that they don't have the technical expertise or they don't have the vision to see that things like that would be valuable. I hope it's that they don't have the vision, because now I'm not a programmer, but I can't see something like that being so difficult to... I guess maybe if it was designed without that ability, trying to add it later on would be difficult. But I mean, they want to add a completely different game mode. So if they can do that, they should be able to, be able to flick a switch to say, oh, this didn't, trigger. Let's manually trigger it. So I don't know, man. But I think overall, like, it just feels to me that their interest in working on the game, or what they feel they're going to get out of it, like to continue investing resources, is not worth it. Like, I just feel like they have moved on, or are moving on to other things. But, I don't know. We'll see. Because I mean, we do have a few things supposed to be coming up, right? We've got like the relics, this 1v1 mode. So, and then whatever other Marvel properties come out, that could spark interest in it again. So we'll see. How do I do the side event? I didn't do any objectives last month, but one of the 3-star ones earlier today. Oh, so if you didn't follow through with any of the objectives from last month, then you can't. I don't know. No, you should. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Then. No, then you can't do the stuff this month because you don't get the entry for. You don't get the objective to obtain the entry for the current side quest stuff. But I think you could still finish the objectives from last month, and once you get through those, then I think you would get what you need to in order to enter the side quest this month. But yeah, no, you had to have done at least one set of objectives straight through from last month. But yeah, there's several posts on the forums in regards to that because there were a lot of people who didn't receive the Summon Symbiote and Anti-Venom and who aren't able to access the side quest stuff this month. If the 10k unit offer is this current feature times 4 of them, I'm getting that hands down. It definitely won't be 4 crystals. There is no way. Yeah, no, I think because no, it wouldn't be this current feature. It would be the upcoming one. Need to do the objectives first with that. Yeah, okay. We get the catalyst. Gonna watch this mysterious contest video. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was mentioned it was mentioned on the forum several times, and then once in game through September that you needed to run through one set of objectives to be able to participate in the October objectives. So I think it's simple. They don't play their own game, and it's all about the money at this point. Playing your own game will answer most questions you have. Yeah, no, they definitely don't. And you know what? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. At one point, I was like, geez, they don't know, this much about their own game. They don't play. That's crazy. And then I was thinking about it afterward, like not too long ago, actually. And I was like, well, if I were working somewhere where we produce things, just because I work producing a certain product doesn't mean that I would necessarily use that product. So yeah, I don't see it necessarily any different than in this case. There was something recently where the issue with Ghost not being able to phase recoil with the hood synergy. So that's been something on the forums for a while. There was no response, and then finally somebody from Kabam responded. And in their response, they said, do you have any video evidence of this? And somebody right away was like, yeah, just search up YouTube for the past 5 years or 4 years or whatever it was. And okay, it's fine that maybe they don't know how Ghost worked with Hood or aren't familiar, but that to me shows that they don't even realize the amount of information on YouTube for this game, which that's a little bit disturbing. Because, to go on the forums and say, hey, do you have any video proof? And all the person needs to do is simply go on YouTube, search MCOC Ghost Hood Synergy. Done. And, yeah. I thought that was a little bit crazy. But the thing is, too, that the forum mods don't need to be video game players, right? They need to be communicators. So I hope to awaken my 6-star Groot. Uh-oh. Well, maybe with the next Guardians of the Galaxy movie, that might be a good thing. All of them or all 5 vehicles? No, just one. You just need to complete one set of objectives. Yeah, I find it odd. Like, I mean, I get how they were saying, this is their first time doing something like this, but after producing this game for coming up on 7 years, I don't see how they can use that as a reason for such terrible design. Oh, wow. Well, I guess, you know what? At the end of the day, they're still making money, so they don't need to try too hard. Going through what players are going through will give you their perspective. Not fully understand a problem and trying to fix it. It would be like a rich man asking why poor people are angry and some steal. Yeah. Well, I mean, there was the Prof Off interview with the one character developer or character designer, and like he said, when he started with Kabam, he was playing the game, but between working on the game all day and then playing it in his own time, he was finding it to be too much. So yeah, I think that's fair. But yeah, no, you should definitely have and there definitely are people within the company who have to have a good understanding of how the game operates and whatnot, right? But I think that's where one of the benefits of the CCP could be for them, right? So rather than the producers of the game needing to spend time playing it, they could be tapping the CCP people, who that's what they do, right? And I don't know. I have no idea how much communication goes between those two. But yeah. At least the devs, not like they designed the entire game or anything. Yeah, but how many devs that started day one are still there, right? Yeah, I mean, people have definitely moved on. And that could be why we're seeing some of the issues that we have, right? You could have people who were there from the beginning who have left. And so all that knowledge is gone too. And there probably wasn't any knowledge transfer before they left. So you get the new people who, they can program, they can... I still don't get why or how the art and design is so good. And even the gameplay is good. It's the business decisions that are really the bad thing. CCP are just volunteer bug testers? No, well, see, the CCP is just free marketing, right? Like, that's a marketing arm of MCOC. But, and maybe that's what the issue is, right? Because I think that the CCP people may see things within the game and take that to Kabam, but Kabam may just look at them as marketing and, well, hey, you don't listen to your marketing department in regards to the playability, right? It's just about the sales, kind of. But who knows? Who knows? And we still got... Or did this... No, we still got a minute. Okay, cool. Like I said, kids like the visual appeal of the game. I do too. Yeah, CCP are just voice of Kabam's marketing. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that's how it is. I don't think that was the initial intention, but I think that's what it's become. Ooh, so off topic. Have any of you seen Squid Game? Either watch it straight through or watching it currently? I won't spoil anything, but I just want to see how many people have. And I'm sure everybody's at the very least heard of it. That's marketing 101. Make something look good even when it may not be. Yeah. The only one that... I'm trying to think. I can't think of anybody... The only one that I can think of in the CCP that was really critical of things in the game was Katie Candy. And I think like she had stopped YouTubing for MCOC because she was kind of, tired of the game or whatever, right? Uh, Now, there might have been other people in the CCP who, same thing, and just haven't said anything publicly. But yeah, I can't think of anybody else in the CCP that's really seemed very critical of the way the direction the game is going or has gone. I heard of it. Squid Game is my next schedule. Okay, that's why movies use the best parts of the movie to make the trailer. Yeah, yeah. Currently don't have Netflix though, but I will be getting it back soon, and that will probably be on my watch list. So, Redwood, do you want to watch it because of so much hype about it, or because you think it's a good show and you want to see a good show? Katie did come back for a bit, but she hasn't streamed it for a while again, though. Yeah. I don't really... Like, if you were really active in this game, and then you take time off, I think it would be difficult to come back, actually. I'm not saying you can't do it. I think, yeah. Squid Game is a live-action anime, basically. I want to see the hype on the show. Okay. I think the members of the CCP are just really private. Yeah, could be. Could be. I streamed and took a week off. I'd never come back. So I started streaming end of last August, September. And I was pretty consistent up until middle of October, maybe. And then I went end of October, all of November, into it's probably the end of December that I started. So I went like a month and a half, 2 months, where I didn't stream. I think I was still uploading videos though. But yeah, I didn't stream at all. And it wasn't the game. I just lost interest in streaming. But what had happened when I started, so after about 2-3 weeks of streaming, just randomly here and there and stuff, I wanted to have a schedule. And then I found trying to stick to that schedule was frustrating me, because then I felt like I had to be streaming each day because that's what I said I was going to do. And ever since I gave that up, I quite enjoyed streaming. So yeah, that wasn't the game or streaming. That was my own. I set myself up for failure as far as that goes. Considering like right now in life, I just don't like having a schedule. And yeah, so setting a schedule for myself when I know I don't like to, not so good. Tonga, how you been? It's been a while since I've seen you. Lord Chat always gives them a lot of feedback. Right, so that's what I was saying, where I don't know if Kabam values what people in the CCP may say to them. They might just look at it as, it really doesn't matter what they have to say. They're the marketing, they're going to be promoting us regardless. And it's not even intentional, right? It's just playing the game, streaming, or uploading videos is promoting them. So, yeah, I couldn't do that though. Like not that I think everything I have to say is correct or valid or important, but if I was part of something and I had an opinion and my opinion is never taken to heart, that would frustrate me. The one good thing about this game is its communities. I met a lot of good friends in MCOC. Too bad we used other apps instead of the game chat. Yeah. I put MCOC a few weeks ago. Okay. Are you playing any other games or just doing other stuff outside of game stuff? Are you an undercover CCP member? No. I would like to be in it just to see the communications. But having access to information, I wouldn't be making videos of it from it, just because I'd be too lazy. So which then that doesn't do them any good. So yeah. But my interest would just be to see how the communication in it goes. Like whether or not, if Lord Chat or whatever posts, is it in a public setting so that everybody in the CCP can see it, or is it just direct to a dev or whatever? And then how the devs or whatever communicate back. That's what my interest in it would be. As far as having early access to things or to put out CCP videos or to test stuff on, no, I wouldn't care about any of that really. So yeah, so there'd be no use for them having me in it whatsoever. Mr. Supersonic, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you as well. How's school going? Just doing other stuff. I haven't been in the game mood lately at all. Okay. I've been playing StarCraft again. It's usually later in the evening. I'll usually start like after I've done the featured arena, and that's usually done around 11:30, 12. And then I'll play StarCraft at like 2:30 in the morning. I play actually today. Well, I was up pretty early today, but I was playing StarCraft before I even got into MCOC. It's funny though, because I go through phases for that big time for StarCraft. Like sometimes I'll just have this real urge to be playing, and then other times it's like, nah. This game feels like a job. I don't want another job. I want a game that eases my stress. Yeah. So when I was playing StarCraft today, I was seriously thinking I might be done with MCOC after the gifting event. So I'm definitely going to play because I want to do the giveaway over the gifting event. But after that, I might be done. But we'll see. But I think I'm still going to, regardless if I figure I'll cut back or completely quit, I think it's still going to only be 10,000 units that I'll be giving away. Because I was thinking, well, if I'm going to quit, maybe whatever amount of units I have, I could be giving away. But I think it's still going to be just 10,000. Because that would suck to give away. I think by then I should have about 50,000 if I don't spend units for the Cyber Weekend stuff. If I spend units for the Cyber Weekend, then for the gifting I'd be at around 40. If I don't, I should be around 50. But yeah, I was thinking like if I gave away 50,000 units and quit, and then 2 weeks later I want to come back to play the game, that would suck. But we'll see. Ooh, speaking of which, so this is October. Yeah, so beginning of November, I'm going to remove the link to Discord from the streams. Just so that the people that have already been in Discord for a while, because there'll be 2 giveaways on Discord that will be 2,500 units. And by not promoting the Discord, which I don't do anyways, but not promoting the Discord server, the people who've already been there will have a better chance of winning those 2 giveaways. But what I'm going to do is just going to be random streams during the gifting. I'm not going to mention it in the stream title or anything like that, but I will do an announcement on Discord whenever a giveaway stream is going to happen. CCP has its own global to chat with others inside it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I would like to see, because I don't know if that's where. Like, cause I'm assuming that they would have different areas. Like if somebody had concerns about Arena, that would be a specific channel to post in. If they had concerns about, whatever it is. So it would just be how that's all structured. That's why I would want to see it. That's what Undercover CCP would say. I suppose so, eh? Rough as usual. Haven't gotten the time to play the game as much. Kind of turned off from the game as well regarding the symbiote situation. So you didn't get through any of the objectives for September then? How can you give away units from your account during the gifting event? So it's not the units I'd be giving away. It'd be the value in items. Oh, so hey, since I'm talking about the Discord and blah, blah, anybody who's not joined the Discord, feel free. The link is in the description for YouTube, and it's in the social area for Twitch. So last year during the gifting event, I think it was 5 YouTube streams where I just did like a randomizer online and came up with a random number, and wherever somebody was in chat, then they got 500 units worth of items. So they just told me what they wanted, up to 500 units worth, and then I gifted it to them. And then on Discord, I think on Discord last year I did 2 1,000 giveaways. So this year I think it's going to be 5 1,000 giveaways on YouTube and 2 2,500 giveaways on Discord. The Discord ones are like, yeah, it won't be through a YouTube stream. I'll just stream on Discord, and anybody who's in the channel at the time will be eligible to get some free stuff. Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, so I've been streaming for about a year, and I'm getting close to 500 subscribers. So the plan was when I got to 1,000, which I don't know if that's going to happen, that I'd be doing money giveaways. So I'm starting to think maybe it's a good thing that I quit before I get to 1,000. I got through one, but I didn't get the symbiote. Oh, because if you got through one entire thing of the objectives for September, wait, like you got through one objective or one whole set? Like one where you had to do things for 3 stars or 6 stars or whatever? Because yeah, you need to get through one entire set, which would have been like, I think 4 or 5 objectives in total that you would have needed to get done. I'm not sure. Well, I guess let's find out. This might not be the good... Oh, okay. Ooh, I got lucky. Ooh, I got lucky. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was going to reflect it back to me, or if it was only going to be a parry that would have got reflected back. Like the 6-star one where it's 7 steps. Okay. Well, then that's shitty then. Because yeah, there's quite a few posts on the forums of people who didn't get them, but in most of those cases, there's people who didn't complete a set of objectives. So, but I think you could still complete those objectives and then be able to obtain the symbiote and antivenom. Yeah, because you need antivenom and able to get the entry key to be able to get the resources to rank up the symbiote. It's such a convoluted way of doing something. Goodness. Okay, I guess that's what we'll do. If they reach 7 stars, would you quit? No. No, I wouldn't quit because, whenever they come out with relics, I'm not going to automatically quit. I'll try it out, Well, let's say, for example, that whatever the relics pertain to, let's say that was something like incursions, right? So if I didn't like the idea of relics, I just wouldn't participate in that portion of the game rather than quitting the game entirely. As for 7 stars, I could see why that would be annoying because, you've invested in your 5 stars and your 6 stars, and hey, now you're starting all over again. But, I mean, it's they've got to do something to move the game along, right? So it's either that, because if not 7 stars, then what they could do is have a, so rather than like a max of 5 ranks on a character, they could go to 6 or something. But they've got to do something where you're still increasing the strength of your character. I would be more apt to quit if they introduced gear, but even there, I would still probably try it out. But yeah, that would probably turn me off. If they had some way where you've got to accumulate different pieces that you equip on your character to increase their power, that would, yeah, I would probably lose interest with that. But no, 7 stars I'd be okay with. And I think they've pretty much said that 7 stars are going to be a thing. It's just a matter of when. I don't think that we're going to see... It's not going to be like how 6 stars were introduced, because 6 stars were introduced... I don't think we could R5 a 5-star. I think we could R5 a 5-star and then like... No, I think, yeah, because it was in the fall where they introduced 6-star shards. And then it was just before the new year when 5-4 dropped and we could R5 a 5-star. I don't think we'll see it like that again. I think we're going to be able to R5 the 6 stars first, and then we'll be able to obtain 7 stars. What about you, Forger? Would you quit if they or when they introduce 7 stars? I don't think the game is going to last for 8 stars, though. I think 7 stars will be the highest that we will see. At least if ranking up 7 stars takes as long as it did for 6 stars. During school, I enjoyed playing the game, one path in Act 7 per day, but I can't spend time to do the rest of those objectives and making me do them to access the side quests and spit in the face. Yeah, so, like, I thought those things were fine for people, which might be the majority of people, but I thought those objectives were fine for people that still had Act 5 to explore and Act 6. But if you've already explored both of those, having to redo them is kind of ridiculous. So... we don't need a 7-star for at least 1 year from now. Do you mean like as far as content goes? Yeah, probably not. But, yeah, they're going to introduce 7 stars. Like, I think we're going to be able to... Well, wait, how long has it been for R3s? R3s have been about a year and a bit, right? And R4s are just now coming into the game. So if we stick with R4s for about a year... So the thing is, I don't think that we'll see R5s as the max for as long as we saw R3s or R4s. I think we'll see R5s being the highest you can go, and then within 3 months or so, we'll see 7 stars. I'll just stick it out. If I quit, I usually come back and just play catch up. Okay. Alright, so I wanted to get to 4 million, which I've gotten there. But, yeah, let's just see about getting through all... Oh, dang, we still got quite a few. Let's see if we can get through all of the 5 stars. I don't know if I can put up another 1 million with 5 stars. I don't think I have enough. Let's see. Let us see the ooh, yeah, I think for me, it's not actually like game things that would make me quit. It's more how Kabam responds to things. It's more the business decisions that they're making that annoy me. like the level up not being there yesterday. Okay, it's inconvenient, but shit happens. So be it. What annoys me is the way they respond to it. Like initially, oh, it's going to be up later today. Well, no, it's not. And there's no response like, oh, unfortunately, So instead, you just have your people are just hanging there. Well, they said it's going to be, active. It's not. And then their apology is like, oh, well, there were technical issues. So bad, so sad. So those are the things that annoy me. The only game that I've ever quit after playing for a long time and gone back to was World of Warcraft. And I didn't even really go back to it. I only had my subscription for a month, which I don't know if I did. If I didn't play this, or if I didn't do Arena here, I may. No, I don't know if I wouldn't get back into World of Warcraft. Dude, this guy is annoying. Huh. I don't know if his L2 places an incinerate on me, but if it does, I should have probably just gotten hit by his L2 once. That might have made things go quicker. Alright, this should be it. Okay, cool. Any good stories in World of Warcraft? Well, you'd think so, because I played it for like 6 years. But that was 12 years ago, probably. It's not necessarily a story, it's just more the way something went, I guess. There was a girl that I played with in it for about 2 years. She met my parents in person, but her and I never met in person. And it was really, really funny. Like, we just randomly played together. I was playing as a tank, she was playing as a healer. And then we figured, oh, well, let's do another thing. So anyway, whatever. And then we, I don't know how, we must have been playing together for a couple months. And then we exchanged Facebook info. And so I added her on Facebook, and I looked up her profile, and I noticed that her birthday is the exact same as mine, the same day. She's a year younger. And was I still... No, so I had quit, but we still talked. And she liked going to tropical destinations for vacation. And my parents live in the Turks and Caicos, and my dad was a tour operator. So he would take people on his boat and do tours of the islands and like info, whatever. Anyways, so she was going there, and she was like, "Oh, what is there to do?" and blah blah. I'm like, "Well, if you want, I can put you in contact with my parents, and you could do a tour with my dad." So yeah, so she ended up doing that. My parents took her out to lunch, and and then of course after they meet her, then my mom sends me a message. Oh, so hi. There was a lot of families that played together. I think the first person that I played with for any length of time, and I don't remember which one I came across first in game. I don't remember if it was the kid or the parent, but I started playing with somebody, and then another character joined the party, and I think the first person was the mother, and then I think it was the daughter, and then so we were questing together, and then I think the mother ended up joining, and yeah, we'd play like randomly for probably 6 months, and then I don't know if they. No, I think I changed servers, and so that's probably why I didn't play with them anymore. Did you ever play World of Warcraft Forger? I think at its height, there was like 12 million recurring subscriptions, which now is probably not very many when you consider how many people play like Fortnite or... I don't know about Overwatch now, but I know Overwatch was pretty popular for a while. Just a level 20 to get a skin in Hearthstone? Okay. They've had quite a few pretty popular games, though. So, Orcs and Humans Warcraft 1 was their first big game for Blizzard. Then they had Warcraft 2, which did quite well. Then they had StarCraft. And then World of Warcraft was crazy. And then Overwatch was pretty big. Yeah, I think Overwatch is still played and popular, but it's definitely not what it was. Oh, and then of course they had Diablo, which is pretty popular. Yeah, so Blizzard has definitely had some good games. Okay. Don't know. Well, I mean, I got a lot of the attack boosts. I mean, we still got time on the current one, so that's okay. We're okay. We're okay. So when I was asking about Squid Game earlier, I don't know if you'd answer or not, Forger, but have you seen it? And I started watching Foundation today, and I started Rick and Morty as well. I watched the first episode of Rick and Morty, which I don't know if I'm good. I'll probably keep watching it, but it seems like it's something that I actually need to concentrate on. So doing Arena while having that on, I don't know how well that's going to work out. But I'll have to watch a few episodes. I wasn't overly impressed by the first one. But I could see the appeal. I miss staying up playing Call of Duty with my brother, and he used to make noodles at like 4 a.m. I knew you heard about it? Okay. So you haven't seen it? Yeah, I think it's not revolutionary or anything like that, but it's different. You know what? It kind of not like story or anything like that, but more the hype and the publicity around it. It kind of reminds me of Tiger King. At the beginning of the pandemic, how that was so popular and everybody was talking about Tiger King. And that's why I watched it, which I didn't find Tiger King all that exceptional. Or actually, it wasn't that it was so good. It was just that it was crazy, like outrageous. Justin, how you doing? I mean, so Tiger King, I watched that because hearing people talk about it, seeing all these posts about it. Squid Game, more like I only since watching it have I seen all of the hype over it. I didn't realize it was as popular before watching it. Yeah, I finished Van Helsing a few days ago, and so after Van Helsing, I was going to start Rick and Morty, but I downloaded Squid Game, so I figured I'd watch that first, and I was expecting it to take a lot longer to watch. I mean, there's only 9 episodes, but I was expecting I'd be watching it for about a week, and I got it done in 2.5 days. It's been a while since I've watched something where I feel like I just have to go from one episode to the next. And yeah, that was definitely how I was feeling watching that. Yeah, no, it pulls you in and it hooks you for sure. Okay. Yeah, Van Helsing was okay. It was alright. But it definitely didn't have. Like, I didn't find with Van Helsing, I was watching one episode after the other, like I was with Squid Game. um, and Foundation, I watched the first episode. I'm not too, well. At first, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of hard to follow," but once I paid a bit more attention, it was okay. And I will finish watching that. But and then I watched the last episode of What If. That was pretty good. I would love to live in an exotic island. Well, until you realize how expensive things can be and how isolated you could be. I guess it depends though too. Like Jamaica's, they're able to produce a fair bit of stuff for themselves, but it's a much larger island. And then where my parents are, it's a smaller island, so most things are imported, which means most things are quite expensive. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're coming up on about 4.5 million. All right, might get close to 5 million, which will be nice. Just 3 million more to get what I want from here. And I've got the 6-star should be coming off cooldown pretty soon too. So if not Canada, where would you want to live, Forger? But I bet the village will be pretty strong relationship since you're only people around. Yeah. Well, it could be, or it could be a lot of animosity, I suppose. Maybe Fiji. Okay. I think it's there's somewhere in the South Pacific that basically within like 10 years won't exist. I don't know if it's Fiji or like Bora Bora maybe. But yeah, due to rising sea levels, basically it won't be inhabitable. Wherever it is, it's close to Australia because it looks like it's Australia that's gonna have to like accept the inhabitants as refugees, kind of. Fiji would be cool though. Man, there seems like there's a lot of people that are missing out on the October objectives, which sucks. I mean, I guess I don't know if it's, well, I do think it's bad design the way they came up with how you have to do the September stuff to access the October. But I don't know if that's it or if it was they were not very good at communicating that you need to. Well, no, maybe people knew, but they just didn't do the September stuff. I don't know, but when you consider like all the forums, the forum posts that people chat that are saying they can't access them, like, yeah, you can't have a game like this and exclude a big part of your player base, right? You're going to lose your community. Because yeah, like if you're playing the game and then you find out you can't participate in portions of the game, why would you continue to play it? I kind of have a feeling that we might see in a week or so them providing anti-venom and symbiote to everybody, and which I'm fine with, but I could see others being angry because they're going to be like, well, I did the objectives for, so that I could access this stuff. And ah, okay, okay. No one is happy at the end when it comes to Kabam. Yeah. Well, that is one good thing they're good at, right? Is pissing people off. I think part of it is just they're terrible at communications. They are so bad. I think the way the forums are structured is poor structure, and then maybe I don't know if it's what they feel is valuable information for the community or their inability to disseminate that information, but they're really bad at it. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, I wasn't too sure. Ugh. Okay. Well, this might be interesting. Maybe they just don't have the customer relations experience. Yeah, but they've been doing at least MCOC for 7 years, right? So within that 7 years, they should definitely have some experience with customer relations. It's just they're so bad at it. It's kind of funny. Well, maybe not funny, but so they employed Dave, and I think he's on the development or not really on the communication side. They should have employed Seaton as a not a figurehead. And not even as part of the CCP, but they should have employed him as like an announcer in a sense, I think. The only thing I'm just thinking though, because if they employed him and his videos were on the MCOC YouTube, people would still view them. Now, it wouldn't benefit his channel. So, and I don't know if he would be more profitable from doing it on his channel than actually being an employee. But I mean, then that would be something they would have to negotiate. But yeah. They have experience, but they've become lazy after Netmarble purchased Kabam. Yeah, but that happened quite a while ago, and it's only the last year where things have gotten really bad, right? So even after Netmarble purchased them, things were still going decent for Kabam, but it's the last year where it's really been going downhill. Sandy, how you doing? For each and everything they need to get approval from them now. Yeah, but I mean, that's been the case for, I mean, I don't know how long, but. Well, and I suppose that's something too, right? So when they were going at it on their own, this was their moneymaker. Where for Netmarble, they've got many properties. So this isn't necessarily a priority for Netmarble. From 2019, the problem started with the in-game. Yeah, but 2020, late 2020, 2021, it's been the worst it's ever been. Yeah, but sure, it may have started going downhill in 2019, but I don't think... Well, then no, I've only been streaming about a year, so yeah, okay. But even so, it's only the last 6 or 8 months where this has really been a topic of conversation on streams that I've seen. Like, I don't remember watching streams previously and hearing people talk about their dissatisfaction. Like, people would be talking, oh, you know, there's emergency maintenance or whatever, or that crystal is terrible or whatever. But almost every week now, there's something. And there was a post a while back where somebody made a thread on the forums, and they were just, and to me, like, reading it, it seemed like a fair post. You know, they were stating that, you know, the finances have been in decline, the interest seems, and they're just, you know, kind of worried about the state of the game. And the response from Kabam Mike was just, oh, if I had a penny for every time somebody says the game is dying, I'd be rich. And I'm like, dude, that's not the way to respond to that. Like, maybe you see those kind of posts a lot, sure. But the thing is, if you are, that should be telling you something. There's people that play the game who are worried about the state of the game because they enjoy playing it. So to just brush them off, I don't think that's how you want to approach that. Now, I don't think you have to, you know, go into any lengthy response each time, but you could simply say, you know, like, you know, things are, we've hit a rough patch, but we're working to get past it, whatever, right? But just to dismiss it like, oh, that doesn't matter what you think. I'm like, no, man. I think what they're expecting, and he should not have responded. Absolutely. Yeah. I think what they're expecting is that they will simply come out with another title, like MROC or whatever, and that the consumer base that they've accumulated with MCOC, or just because it's a Kabam game, are going to automatically move over to whatever new titles they come out with. And it's not going to be the case. I can tell you right now, for myself, I will absolutely not play another Kabam game. Well, I mean, I probably won't play another mobile game anyways. But if it's produced by Kabam, there is no way I would play it. I still play this one because I've been playing it for a long time. But yeah, I would not try a new Kabam produced game. Maybe not even a Netmarble. Well, I don't know about that, because I am not familiar with any of their specifically produced games. But from that day, there was no new message from him. No, he's had responses to posts on the forums. Yeah, no, he's definitely had. So there was something. I can't remember what it was now though. Because what was it? Oh, I think it might have been the overall issues with the control issues that was posted by MCOC team. Then there was a Twitter post from Kabam Mike saying he posted about the overall thing, which I thought was a little bit funny. So if it's posted by MCOC team, I'm thinking the reason it's posted from that account is so that no one form mod takes credit for it. Yet he did. Not on the forums, but on Twitter. Well, how about MCOC 2? No. No, I would not play another Kabam game. Yeah, as long as the servers are, as long as this game is accessible, I'll probably log in and do arena and shoot the shit with you guys. But no, if there is another game produced by Kabam where you have to start from square one, I will not be playing that game. And don't get me wrong, I still like this game. It's fun. It's just the company running it, I think, are terrible. So I mean, and another game could start off great, but you know, hey, I mean, there is always the possibility that they could separate from Netmarble. I don't know if that would change things. I really feel that MROC may have screwed over MCOC, actually. Like, I feel that took a lot of resources from MCOC, and that might be why we're seeing things not addressed in this game. If they came out with MCOC 2, would you play it, Forger? Oh, wow, that was weird. I went to dash back and it was like I was stuck there. It was like that rooted mechanic was was active. Which, for all the people who want a Groot buff, I think they should be ready for that, because I'm pretty sure whenever he gets buffed, that rooted mechanic is going to be part of his abilities. Which, playing with him will be great, but yeah. Wherever you have to play against him and having to face that is going to suck. I guess if they take over again from Netmarble, then things get settled. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Alright, so we hit 5 million. Very good. We still got more 5 stars to go. Damn. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, we don't have many, so yeah, let's get them all done. Let's get them all done. Maybe starting from scratch will be nice. Maybe. Well, you could always start an alt account then, right? Yeah, the starting over would be okay for me. It's just, yeah, just not another game run by this company. And I mean, even like me getting into this game was kind of a fluke, right? Like, I wasn't looking to play this. I started it simply because I thought it was something my nephew would be interested in. If he hadn't been into Marvel characters, I probably would have never tried this game. Kabam Mike isn't the greatest representative? No. I mean, he's got other responsibilities outside of the forum stuff. I get that. But as far as corresponding on the forums, he really should not be doing that. Ooh, okay. No way, I already have a full-time job managing my main account. Yeah, I know, man. That's got to be frustrating for him, too, though, for Kabam Mike. Because, I mean, he's been, you know, a representative of this game for a long damn time. And he's... Yeah, and I don't know anything about that kind of industry, like being a community manager or social media, whatever it is, manager, whatever. But I don't know how long people would normally stay in that same position at one company either. Like, I would think that you would be looking to either move companies or move up in that company, but I have no idea. George, how you doing? Well, I'm seeing quite a few people this evening that I haven't seen for a while. It's been a while since I've seen you on the stream. No, you were here a couple days ago, but not for very long, I don't think. But how are things? How you doing? What's new? What's exciting? Oh, we should have Dune coming out soon in theaters. I think it's the end of the month, though. But yeah, I'm not going to see Venom in the theater, but I do want to see Dune. Question. I might have an answer. I just woke up for school. Pretty surprised you're alive. Really want the Jabari Panther. No, I'm just... I hadn't done the basic arena earlier today, so I'm just doing it now. But yeah, no, I'm not going for... I'm not trying to get the 5-star. So this is just a regular arena run. Where can I find a 3-star symbiote to fight for Nightmare Fuel proven? Trying to think, because in 1.5... No, that's not a 3-star. I think there's one... I think there's a Carnage pretty early on in Act 2. I think. Once I get out of this arena, I think, let me take a quick look. Act 2, 3, 3? Yeah, that might be it. Because, yeah, there was one early on in Act 2. I gotta go, but I'll be here next time. All right, George. Thanks for coming by and saying hi. Because global chat don't help at all. Dude, global chat is not the place to go for things. No, global chat is definitely not the place to go. But yeah, let me see if I can... I might... No. Yeah, I think I finished what I was doing. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So, 2, 3, 3. Well, there'd be Venom the Duck for 233. That's early. But no, there was somewhere else where 135 is a 2-star Carnage. But I think it was 2 something. This was something, I think. Nope. I know there was somewhere the other day though, because I needed that 3-star. Would it be nice if we actually had lives other than writing this game? Yeah, but then we wouldn't be here chatting. Nope. Yeah, so your best bet is probably just to go through early Act 2 and just take a look. Because Act 1, yeah, there's the 2-star Carnage and Venom there. Man, I can't remember where it was. 244 and 243. Okay. Two, 4, 4. Okay. Nothing early. Yeah, nothing in 244. Let's try 243. 243. Damn, that's gonna annoy me. Was it 2-1 maybe I tried? Yeah, I should have kept track of where it was. No, yeah, well, there's a Carnage there, but that's quite a ways in. 233 is confirmed. Okay. Well, there's the Venom the Duck, which, I mean, that's not that far in. But yeah, there was one. I know I saw a 3-star because it's what I used to finish it off. I'll go after Venom the Duck. Yeah, I know that there is one, a Carnage that's earlier. Oh, there's another one there. Now this is just annoying me because I know I found one that was like the first fight. But I can't remember where. Let me see something here. 1 second. I know I have some infographics. 133. Yeah, that's a 2-star though. Let me see. Actually, I don't know if the infographics had that at all. I know they had the other things. Okay. Yeah, so that 133 was the 2-star. Nothing for the 3-star. No, it's a 2-star. For 133. It's a 2-star Carnage. Wait. No, that's not it. Oh. Oh no, I went to the wrong one there. think this. I think this is the one with the Venom and Carnage. What 2-star? No, damn it! Check out 224. Wait, where was the one here? But yeah, you could just go through. For the 3-star, you'd want to be looking at least Act 2, because Act 1 is going to be 1 and 2 stars. Okay, so we have a couple more, and we are done with the 5 stars. 135 is the Venom and Carnage. Okay. Yeah, but that's 2 stars though. Okay. Let's see. When I'm done in the stream, I'm gonna go back and look and see where that Carnage was, the 3-star that I ended up using to finish that off, because that's annoying me now. And it was like only yesterday I think I was doing that. Oh, wait, you know what? Might just be able to... Let's see. Let me see if there's any YouTube. 224? Okay, no. I was just looking up a YouTube video, but it's not that. It's about how to get the 3-star anti-venom. Yeah. Ah. There we go. Yeah, Act 1 is all 1 and 2 stars. You're not going to see the 3 stars until Act 2. Just imagine if they had made this side quest where you needed to do stuff in September, October, and then it also went over into November. Oh, man. Okay, so we'll have enough for one more match. Excellent. And then to think, after all of this, I go watch TV and run my 6 stars. Wow. Oh, come on. Come on. So far, are you just trying to get that one objective completed, or you're trying to get something done to be able to get the anti-venom and symbiote? You always fall asleep when running your 6 stars? I find the six stars to be the most interesting to run. It's the summoner trials that I find boring, tedious. Okay, so it's taken about 2.5 hours to run all of the 5 stops. Okay. So keep that in mind for next week. They come off cooldown so late? Yeah, yeah. There's definitely been a few times now where usually day 2, if it's late, like if I got day 2, the first run of the 6 stars, if I started late in the day, then when they're off cooldown, I'm like, nah, I'm just going to bed. But usually it's the last run, so then I only need to run them once on the 3rd day, and it's okay. But But yeah, if you get your 6 star, like, so I get my 6 stars run right at 11, so then they're usually off cooldown at 10 my time, which I should have some available right now. Yeah, there we go. Not many, so that's going to take a while until they're all good to go. All right, well, that is it for me in this arena nonsense. Yeah. And now I'm going to go watch some TV and run the 6 stars. Oh, exciting times. All right. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.